Hey, welcome to Smash the Like. I'm your humble host, Jim Kunkel, and I'm so very glad to have you join me in this broadcast. This series features current topics of interest, with me covering the subject and you commenting your thoughts and questions on the topic. During this live stream, you'll have the opportunity to post comments that I can also include into this broadcast. Now, before I get into tonight's topic, what I wanted to do is cover a subject that I encounter a lot. And the question actually that I receive is, how do I broadcast across multiple platforms and have guests and things like that? And also when it comes to the video and audio recording that I do. I use a platform called StreamYard. And StreamYard is a web-based provider that makes live streaming and audio video recording very easy. You can multi-stream up to 8 platforms, have up to 10 guests, and the ability to interact with viewers and show their comments live on screen. Now, I highly recommend a subscription with StreamYard, and by using a special link that I'll post after this broadcast ends in the comments to the broadcast, you can actually save $10 off your second month's $25 payment. Typically, what I tell people, if you're looking to get into doing any type of content, try out StreamYard. It's really easy to work with, but do it a month, and then once you feel that that's a platform for you, or that you still want to continue making content, then convert over to an annual plan. You'll save a little bit more money by going to an annual plan. So please smash the like, and let's talk about Oscar Mayer's Wienermobile and its triumphant return. So I don't know if you know, but the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is a marketing vehicle that was created in 1936 by Karl Mayer, the nephew of Oscar Mayer and the founder of Oscar Mayer. Now, Oscar Mayer moved from Bavaria to the United States at the age of 14. It started working as a butcher in a butcher shop. He eventually opened his own shop and took a total of $59 on his very first day. The company joined the Federal Meat Inspection Program, and even as a small Chicago shop, it expanded by buying a small farmers co-op meat packing plant in Wisconsin. Now, during the Great Depression, Oscar Mayer launched the Wienermobile, which soon became a national icon and lifted the country's spirits. Now, the original Wienermobile was designed to look like a hot dog on a bun, and it was driven exclusively around Metro Chicago. Today, there are 6 Wienermobiles that travel across the United States to promote Oscar Mayer's products. What I want to play for you right now is actually a news clip. Approximately about a little over 2 weeks ago, during an Instagram post, Oscar Mayer released that the Wienermobile would be returning back to its former state, and it really kind of created a buzz a couple weeks back. And I'm going to play this news article for you, and then we're going to go, and I'll play a video after that. It has about if you ever want to become a driver, it talks about the school that the drivers go through to be able to drive the Wienermobile. Here you go.
We told you about Oscar Mayer changing the name of its iconic vehicle to the Frankmobile.
Well, many of you meat-loving Wisconsinites thought it was the worst, but fear not. The Wienermobile is back. Armand Rahman played catch-up with some fans of the name change.
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, when Oscar Mayer announced the all-beef Frankmobile back in May, I headed to the top of State Street and found it was a move that got up in many people's grills. But like people who still choose to say Miller Park over AmFam Field, the Wienermobile never truly left.
My heart, it'll always be the Wienermobile.
But on the streets, it was the Frankmobile this summer.
You know, I was pretty disappointed when I heard that they went and did that.
If you don't follow hot dog news as closely as I do, Oscar Mayer announced the name change to pay tribute to its all-beef Franks and, quote, new recipe. But fans say nothing satisfies hunger for nostalgia like the Wienermobile.
You know, so I'm a big hot dog guy. I love my hot dogs, and I'm really excited that they changed the name of to the Wienermobile. So us hot dog loving folks are pretty excited to get back with the Wienermobile.
For others, it was a piece of their childhood.
When I was in kindergarten, we sang the Oscar Mayer hot dog song for a concert, so it is close to my heart.
Do you remember it?
I do, but I'm too embarrassed to sing it.
Of course, the Wienermobile and Oscar Mayer as a whole are nestled between the buns of Madison history. Oscar Mayer's corporate headquarters plant rested on the north side for more than a century.
I think it was the right move. I think it's always fun to see the Wienermobile fly through. I mean, it's an American tradition. I hate hot dogs, but it's an American tradition.
Don't worry, you're bound to find a Wisconsinite with good taste nearby.
I know she likes hot dogs. This one here.
You? What do you think?
She's like, that's not a hot dog.
Fair to say people are relishing the old name, and the Wienermobile will be in Cottage Grove tomorrow and at Festival Foods on East Wash in Madison on Sunday.
Okay, so that's the news story that broke, the renaming of it, and I think that's pretty cool to go back to the nostalgia. And now I'm going to play a video that talks about the driver's school to be able to become a driver of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
60% of Americans plan to attend a barbecue this 4th of July holiday weekend, where some 150 million hot dogs will be eaten. Which brings us to one very special jumbo dog and 12 college grads who have landed a very unique first job, driving an American icon across the country. Before they give you the keys to go hot dogging all over the U.S., these 20-somethings are grilled on their driving skills. It's training that has always been off limits to cameras until now. Chris Van Cleve has the story from Madison, Wisconsin.
Take a moment, realize what's occurring.
Yeah.
This is an iconic moment. You're about to drive the Frankmobile.
Yeah.
So let's go. It's happening.
This is the very first time Sam Dlott has been given the keys to his new company car. But it's not just any car. It's an American icon.
Look good on the turn.
A computer science major from Purdue, he's one of 12 recent college grads who will spend the next year crisscrossing the country as Frankfurters, the lucky dogs behind the wheel of the Oscar Mayer Frankmobile.
When I say this is a dream come true, I mean it. Like, holy cow.
They beat out about 2,000 other applicants to drive a 14,000-pound, 11-foot tall, 27-foot-long hot dog. That's the equivalent of laying out 60 hot dogs end-to-end, stacked 24 francs high.
How is this thing to drive? So yeah, I've never driven anything like the Frankmobile. I kept catching myself looking, trying to see the rearview mirror, and there's nothing there. So it was definitely a learning curve there. Felt great.
There are actually 8 Frankmobiles in existence. 6 are on the nation's roads at any one time. In teams of 2, these Frankfurters will steer them to about 1,200 appearances.
Do you eat a lot of hot dogs? I do. Frankly, I think they're delicious. I'm a huge fan.
But first, the 8 women and 4 guys have to complete this driving course of careful maneuvering without hitting any cones. The course simulates things like getting gas, turning around, and of course, parking.
Perfect.
The idea is to let the new drivers get into a pickle here and not in the real world.
You're going to be going around in circles.
It's up to Sue Williams and her team of former Madison, Wisconsin police officers to catch up these 20-somethings with the rules of the road, because no one wants a bruised bun.
Teaching somebody how to maneuver a very long vehicle, a very wide vehicle, is always challenging because it's something that they've never done. How about backing up left?
The key, she says, is teamwork.
Stop.
And careful attention.
Close the gap. Always follow all traffic laws.
So there's no hot dogging in the hot dog.
You're on your A game, you're polite, you're professional.
This is literally so crazy. What is my life?
Binghamton University grad Chloe Van Cassel aced it.
What made you want to drive this across the country?
Adventure and the missions. This is the furthest west I've ever been in my entire life, so it'll be really cool to see the rest of the country and to spread smiles along the way.
This iconic rolling piece of meat is probably better known as the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, the name it bore since it was cooked up by Oscar Mayer's nephew Carl, first hitting the streets of Chicago in 1936.
It was new and revolutionary in the marketing industry. People loved it.
All right, buddy. Ed Rowland has been the Wienermobile's top dog for the last 20 years.
After the Great Depression, when people really needed a little bit of joy and a little bit of a smile in their life, he thought this would be a great way to get out there and spark smiles.
Rumor has it the original Wienermobile was recycled for its metal to help the war effort in the early 1940s. The oldest surviving Wienermobile dates to 1952 and is currently on display at the Henry Ford Museum in Detroit. But for decades, this jumbo dog ended up on the back burner.
It's O-S-C-A-R.
To the company's catchy TV jingles.
Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Until the late 1980s, when the Wienermobile came racing back.
It was cooler than a GTO, faster than a Stingray, and it tasted great with mustard. It was the Wienermobile.
And since 1988, these big dogs have been rolling through all 50 states year-round.
How key to the Oscar Mayer product is the Wienermobile?
Oh, it's very integral. It was relevant and amazing in '88, and it is today. It is a social media darling.
So why mess with a social media darling and change the name this year? Oscar Mayer's Beef Franks got a new recipe, and they needed promoting.
Is there a difference between a wiener and a frank?
Actually, there is. A wiener has a blended meat, so it's more than one kind of meat in the hot dog, and a frank has a single meat.
And the Wienermobile got a new name, at least for now.
We're testing it out this summer. We've given the wieners a love for a long time. Now we're trying to give our beef franks some love.
So it may not stay the Frankmobile for decades to come.
Well, we'll have to see if it cuts the mustard.
Let me relish that joke for a moment.
Okay.
Kat Abraham is wrapping up her year behind the wheel.
Let's do it. Toss some buns.
Logging nearly 40,000 miles across 28 states.
I did not have a car prior to this job. And
Wait. This is your first car?
This is my first car.
One of her last Frankmobile assignments, letting us ride shot bun. That's their term, not mine. The Frankmobile holds up to 6, but does not have a kitchen. Its carpet resembles condiments, and its roof is painted like a blue sky. There's a bun-shaped glove box. You guessed it, the bun box. And the seat belts, those are meat belts.
More people have been to space than have driven the Frankmobile. And not too many people get to ride along in it either.
So what is it like to drive this thing?
At first, it's a bit intimidating, but once you get behind the wheel and you get out and you see people's reactions on the road, you realize what an honor it is. Our whole job really and truly, the mission is to make people smile every day.
I like to tell the hot doggers every single day they're making new I Remember Whens, because that's really what it's about. It's those memories, those connections with the people and our fans.
And to be frank, just about anywhere they go, heads turn and the fans come, cameras in hand, to get a shot of this barbecutie making one of those moments.
Cheesy weenie!
Chloe Van Cassel can't wait to be up in its grill for real.
Made me a little emotional, to be honest, to be getting my buns in that seat, buckling the meat belt, and starting to hit the road. So it's a dream come true.
You could say their primary job now is to hang out with their grill friends. For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Chris Van Cleve in Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, Frankmobile no longer. Back to the Wienermobile. So let me know what you think about it. Post some comments either during the stream here or after the stream. Let me know what your thoughts are on this amazing marketing device. All right. So on the next Smash the Like, we're going to talk about the amazing Dorothy Hoffner, who at 104 years old became the oldest person to tandem skydive. So please plan on joining me on the next Smash the Like next Thursday, October 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, on the way out, I'm going to play a fan favorite. It's a Leo Sayers and Metallica mashup song, You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. True. So make sure you smash the like, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody next week. Goodbye, everybody.